Well, might this be the beginning of the collapse of the Labour government? There are many questions undoubtedly being asked, and according to some sources, Reeves may step down first. In today's video, we'll talk about it and go over all of the most recent news from throughout the nation, but first, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and join our rapidly expanding community. Just a brief note to let you know that we have brand new Stuck Farmer t-shirts in stock. You can get them right now at British.com or by clicking the link in the description. After a string of scandals that have damaged her reputation and cast doubt on her reliability, Rachel Reeves looks to be in danger of losing her job as Chancellor. The core of the crisis is a damaging revelation that Reeves misrepresented her professional background. She claimed on her CV and LinkedIn profile to have worked as an economist for the Bank of Scotland, but it has since been revealed that her actual role was in retail banking at Halifax, a significant discrepancy that undermines her claims of being an experienced economist. What makes this controversy even more serious is that the misrepresentation isn't limited to her CV or LinkedIn profile. Her abrupt disappearance from public view, having been inactive on social media for more than 6 days, has only intensified rumors that her resignation may be imminent. According to reports, Reeves listed economist as her occupation on official legal documents, elevating the matter from mere hyperbole to possibly illegal behavior. This revelation has further tarnished her reputation and left Treasury officials frantically trying to address growing public and media scrutiny. The Prime Minister now finds himself in a precarious position where he must decide whether to fire Reeves in an effort to stabilize his government or risk seeing his own authority further eroded by keeping her in the cabinet. Government ministers have appeared unprepared and inconsistent in their responses, with some giving evasive answers and others refusing to comment altogether, adding to the perception of chaos within the administration. Although the Westminster system frequently permits disgraced ministers to return after temporarily retreating to the sidelines, Reeves's return is far from guaranteed due to the severity of the situation. The scandal may have already caused too much damage for her to continue in her current position, and her departure appears increasingly likely. The timing of this controversy couldn't be worse for the government, which is already under fire for how it has handled the economy under Reeves's tenure as Chancellor. Inflation has increased once more, and the government has been accused of failing to present a cohesive plan to address the cost of living crisis. Critics contend that Reeves' inexperience and incapacity to oversee the nation's finances, together with her subpar performance, have increased demands for her resignation. As a result of this scandal have given opposition parties more justification to criticize the government, further undermining public trust and contributing to the already escalating sense of unrest. The fallout from this crisis could have significant political consequences. If the Prime Minister chooses to dismiss Reeves, it may help to mitigate some of the immediate damage but would also require a cabinet reshuffle, potentially destabilizing the government further. On the other hand, retaining Reeves in her role risks prolonging the controversy and alienating both the public and members of the Prime Minister's own party. Either way, the situation highlights deeper issues within the government, with questions about transparency, accountability, and the qualifications of key figures now dominating public discourse. As the pressure mounts, it seems increasingly unlikely that Reeves can weather this storm. Her credibility has been irreparably damaged, and her continued presence in the cabinet risk becoming a liability not just for herself but for the entire government. With the scandal showing no signs of abating, the question is no longer whether Reeves will leave her role as Chancellor but how soon. And whether her departure will be enough to stem the broader political fallout. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think she will resign? Let me know in the comments section. In other news, Elon Musk has responded to MPs' threats to call him to Britain to question him about his role on social media platform X in spreading harmful AI content during the summer riots. A new common inquiry into the rise of harmful AI content online is looking to pin down tech heavyweights as it looks into the spread of content that can harm and mislead. As part of that, Labour's Select Committee Chairwoman Kian Woora MP has called on the owner of SpaceX and Tesla to explain his alleged promotion of pure disinformation. Musk has also responded in kind, warning MPs that they will be called to the United States of America to explain their censorship and threats to American citizens. The wealthiest man in the world was responding to a tweet by Ian Miles Cheong, a Malaysian political analyst, who described his summons to the Select Committee as a trap. It's a trap. Chung issued a warning, saying that if he rejects the Wura summons, MPS would arrest him at the border, demand to view the contents of his phone, and punish him under counter-terrorism law. The Newcastle Central and West MP also made fun of Musk's rejection by Labour at the UK's investment summit in mid-October, saying, "I'd like to make up for that by inviting him to attend the Select Committee hearing at the time." Musk stated that he has very strong opinions on a number of issues regarding misleading and harmful content. She added, "I would certainly like the opportunity to cross-examine him to see how he reconciles his promotion of freedom of expression with his promotion of pure disinformation." Musk had responded to Musk's full-stolen remarks by saying, "I don't think anyone should go to the UK when they're releasing convicted pedophiles in order to imprison people for social media posts." However, his new warning to MPS comes just days after he claimed that Britain was going full Stalin ahead of the farmers' protests in Westminster. "We won't get into a back and forth on individual remarks," a spokesman for Downing Street stated when he declined to explicitly address the remarks made by Trump associates. Although Nigel Farage has been suggested by one of the party's leading figures as a possible bridgehead between the US and UK administrations, Labour's upper brass seems keen to avoid any confrontations with Musk. Peter Mandan stated on a Times radio broadcast that the UK should swallow its pride and communicate with the former owner, as the reform leader may serve as a liaison between Elon Musk and President Trump. Farage himself suggested a few days ago that if Trump rejects the highly anticipated appointment of Lord Mandelson as British ambassador, he might step in as a transatlantic mediator. What do you think of the topics we covered in today's video? Please share your thoughts in the space provided below. I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who has recently supported the channel. We are expanding rapidly and are now approaching our target of 200,000 subscribers. We launched the channel just over 4 months ago with the intention of exposing the British public to the truthful stories from across the nation while denouncing the propaganda that the MSN tries to force on us. If you haven't already, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, and goodbye.